how to avoid the second-headed monster, the estate death tax. Oh no. Hey folks, elder law care attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Folks, pull up your chair and get your pen or pencil sharpened, because I'm going to teach you how to save a lot of money on the estate death tax. Folks, you may know me as elder law attorney Patrick Kelleher from elderlawcare.com and author of How to Avoid the Four-Headed Monster of Estate Planning and Elder Law. We're going to talk today about what is the estate tax and how to save money, or how to avoid the estate tax. What you need to know, first and foremost, is the federal government, the Internal Revenue Code, under the Internal Revenue Code in the Internal Revenue Service have what they call a federal estate tax. The good news right now is at a very high number, a very high threshold, almost $13 million per person. It's like $12.9 million in change in the year 2023 per individual. But that is scheduled to roll back in 2026 to about 5.5 million. And so if you are a 5.5 million or more person in your estate, the metaphorical second-headed monster will be very interested in your estate when you check out and go up to your cloud. But this is more specific for folks who have a state estate tax. Here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Massachusetts is one of 12 states in the country that still has a state-level estate death tax. And Massachusetts is unique in nature, where the Massachusetts estate tax is set at a very low threshold, $1 million. So if you are like our clients at our Elder Law Care Center, that I refer to as middle-class millionaires, because it does not take much to get up and over that $1 million threshold in asset valuation when you're a person here in Massachusetts, because the cost of real estate is typically high. Most of our clients are more than halfway there with the value of their principal residence only, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 or more. And then you add in their qualified retirement accounts, IRA, 401k, 403b, their life insurance, their savings checkings account, their mutual funds and money markets, add it all in. That's all valued into your gross estate. And some points of reference here. If you're $1 over that $1 million here in Massachusetts, it's about $18,000 owed to the Massachusetts Department of Revenue for the estate death tax. $1.5 million estate is about $64,000 owed to the tax authority. $2 million estate here in the Commonwealth is about $99,000 owed to the Massachusetts Taxing Authority. In comes the tax planning. I'm going to give you four ways that you can reduce your estate tax. If either you are a person who has a taxable estate for the federal estate tax, which is a much higher amount, where they can take a lot more money from your estate, or if you live in a state, one of the 12 states that still has a state level estate tax. Again, check your state, check your jurisdiction to see what the state level threshold may be, to see if it is applicable for your situation, to see if you are at risk in your state of paying a state death tax, okay? But this is the solution. This is the sword and shield, the metaphorical sword and shield to slay that metaphorical four-headed beast. I'm going to give you four reasons. So for married folks, the good news is the Internal Revenue Code will allow a married couple to create what we call tax planning, called marital trust planning and bypass trust planning. These are sub-trusts created in your revocable trust. So make sure you work with an experienced estate elder law attorney who's going to assess and evaluate whether you have an obligation to the taxing authority for the estate death tax, and have them draft the marital trust and bypass trust formulas or sub-trust into your revocable trust, because that is designed to reduce the estate tax to the greatest degree possible. And guess what, folks? In 2026, when the federal estate tax rolls back to 5.5 million, you'll have that nice sweater in a suitcase there in case your estate continues to appreciate and you're subject and at risk to the federal estate tax as well. No brainer, folks. Run the numbers, Google estate tax calculator for your state, plug in your numbers, and see what your obligation to the tax man may be. And this is number one for married couples, marital trust, bypass trust, okay? Take advantage of those strategies because it will save you and your loved ones a lot of money. Folks, if you found this video helpful, please scroll down and post a comment or a question because a member of our team will get back to you as soon as possible. Click on the subscribe button because we will keep you updated with other important elder law and tax matters. Thanks for joining us here today at elderlawcare.com.